How's it going, guys? I figured I'd do a property update. It's been 6 months since I've done one. Not a whole lot's changed in the front yard. Got the flower boxes, plants. Didn't have a very good turnout with their vegetables and stuff. Still running this old car. I don't know if I ever said that I wrecked it. I don't remember. It's been a while since I did a video on it. After I got it out of the shop, this is that one that fell off the stands and dang near landed on my head. I had to put another hood on it, another headlight in. Hit a deer with it. You guys don't remember much of what all you've seen since it's been 6 months. I got over here, I picked up a 09 Ford Focus. If you guys remember from the last property update, I showed that other blue one I had. So I acquired this one dirt cheap. It's got a decent front end on it. So hopefully between this car and the other one, I'll have one decent running car. And of course my old blue truck's still going solid. Still haven't fixed the rear end since I blew this tire out and messed his bedside up. That wheel bearing's still out. I did finally acquire, gosh, that's been a while. Did finally get the money together and buy all the parts for it. And then, I don't know how well it shows up underneath that big blue tarp, I picked up a fifth wheel camper, and hopefully I'll start a video series on it. Well, this wall right here is where the door's at. I gotta tear that whole side completely off and redo it. So it'll happen. And then there's the old blue Dixon. I ran it all summer and had a lot of problems with it. Turned out it's a big piece of junk. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. May end up sticking another motor on it or something. I don't know. Got the big green diesel sitting over here. Been driving it. It's all tagged and insured legal. I quit driving it for a long time. Like I said, it's been 6 months since I talked about this truck. The power steering is out on this truck. So turning this big boy with no steering is a chore. So I took the steering box off and took the power steering pump off, and there's the steering box and there's the steering pump, and I got another steering box over there. I gotta go get another pump. And then I cleaned up this area up over here, all that junk that was gouted up underneath this carport. I got it all cleaned out. Took that dirt bike over here and stripped it, but cleaned up a lot over here. This carport's getting ready to be moved. Cleaned up all the metal pile and all the stuff that's over here. Other than this mower is now sitting here and this toolbox, but this toolbox is getting ready to go on this green truck right here. Picked this mower up here. It's a 60-inch cut. The mower's off of it right now. It's sitting over on the other side of that box trailer. But I got to redo the motor on this thing, but that's going to be a fun machine when it's up and running. And there's a fuel wheel. I cleaned up some here in the backyard a little bit. Took down the swimming pool. It's winter time. Yeah, I had to put another toilet in the house. Ain't did nothing with that yet. And some projects that we've got accomplished. Been riding the tar out of this four-wheeler this summer. We got that one there. Been riding the tar out of it, and it's been a blast. I don't know if I showed it or not. We picked up that Polaris jet ski. Haven't got to use it yet, but it's coming. Charging the battery up on it right now. And then picked up this dirt bike, and it's a little 150 Chinese. Looks like my battery says it's dead or bad. Let's start that over again. But I think this is a 600 Polaris. So I love to take it out. I haven't got there yet. My daughter's been riding that thing. It's a little Razor 24 volt. Been trying to get heat. It's getting cold outside again. There's the motor off that yellow mower, or that orange one out there. Did a compression test on it. It basically just needs a gasket set done on it. I don't know what I've always showed. I did clean up the garage quite a bit, hauled a lot of stuff off. There was a table and counter over there, got rid of it, moved them toolboxes around, moved these cabinets off this wall, moved my toolbox over here, went through it, cleaned it up, cleaned up the top box, reorganized everything, cleaned up all that, and then that table that was sitting, basically where that orange box was, it was full of junk. It's now sitting over here full of junk, but I put it on wheels and then hung that light off of it, so it's mobile. Mounted my vise to it. Happy about all that. And then back here, this over here hasn't changed much, but I did get rid of a lot over here. Acquired a bunch of decks, but this whole area here was overfilled, and we moved a lot of stuff out of here. This truck hasn't moved anywhere yet. This van has become storage. It's plumb full of stuff. Under here, well, Craftsman and the Coast to Coast is under here, and the Murray's sitting under here. It still runs, it's just buried. That one runs, just the carburetor fell off of it. And stacked up all the old weed eaters and stuff under here. Moved the old brown truck over here. It's actually ready to be splitting too. I'm gonna cut this thing in half. I got the cab bills all unbolted, and fuel tanks are out from underneath it, except for the front one's just strapped up in there because I had to drive it underneath here. This is the one I stole the steering box off of. I put a steering column in it so I can move it, and I did put a battery in it. May not start because oh, come on. Tell you, that's one wicked motor. She's about out of gas. But I got it set up to where I can move the gas tank under the cab, and that way I can start it up when I want to, once this back half is split. I don't know if I ever showed that. That's a 02, 03 Ford Edge. I gotta do some work to it. Move the blue Ford Focus over here where the diesel was originally sitting. Cleaned up. The burn pile is now gone. That's actually, I've had 2 piles since that one. It's burned them twice. Moved a lot of stuff over here. These mowers are still here. Haven't moved them yet. But the stuff that was laying against that building and all the stuff that was over here is all cleaned up. Some of it's in the back of that truck. Some of it made it over there. Got this building completely cleaned out, except for a little bit of things here and there. That Ford's still sitting in here, but yeah, it's a good place for it. Stays dry until I can get back to it. Just needs a deck belt and an idler pulley, and me to stop being lazy. And as you can see, the dog pen is down. Moved the dog house that was right here. Got rid of it, give it away. What happened? The dog that I had on the chain, if you guys remember, she passed on, and the other dog, we cleaned her up and brought her in the house, so there's no use for this pin anymore. So I don't know how well you could have seen it with the lights, but the sun's shining. But we got her in the house, and the other one, she passed on. And like I said, this is going to be my new car that I'm going to start driving on my route to deliver papers in. And of course, this pile started out really small. It was actually a bed liner in here. Just got filled up crazy. And all this stuff is just kind of accumulated behind that old blue Ford. Picked up that mower. It actually used to be mine. My dad brought it back. Moved the Dodge back here. Did get it running though. Fires up, it runs, it drives. Need a proper fuel pump in it. But it's time coming. Copper, 1 ton. It quit running on me. Mechanically it still runs, just the ring gear, the flywheel had lost a bunch of teeth, so she no longer turns over. Cleaned out all the trees and stuff that was right here. Cleaned up all this whole area was just overgrown with trees. Took them all out, just got rid of them. Got rid of 2 vehicles. I had a 90 something Ford Taurus, sold it for junk. The Honda Santa Fe that was sitting over beside the house, sold it for junk. There's my scaffolding trailer. Still haven't done nothing with this trailer. That trailer's still over there. Really ain't done much with this cab. I did take the driver door off. It's sitting inside the garage. Pulled the driver door off. Still haven't done nothing with that welder. That pile of vinyl still sitting there. Actually added to it, I believe. Moved the van back here. Cleared out a lot of trees over here. As you can see, I acquired that metal building we hooked on, drug it over here. Cleared all them trees and stuff, moved it in. There's the elevator. Moved all them trees. It's nice having this all opened up back here. Just nice. And I rigged me up a new motor mount, everything up there. So that thing works really good now. Happy to have it now. It actually works flawless. Like I said, I'm gonna eventually get this thing drug around so I can get the motor and tranny out and get it all squared away. I have been tinkering with this today. Know why? Because I'm after, you can see it down there, that pump. I'm gonna take that pump off, and I'm gonna use it on that diesel. Figured this thing don't run, so might as well steal it off. I took the steering box off the other truck. I don't want to take it off this truck because I'm gonna be swapping that brown cab over in that engine from that brown truck in this one. And of course there's the Dixon and the other Dixon, and then all the other junk pile. So, I mean, a lot has changed. Still got my boat over there. Ain't done nothing with it. May make a video on it, may not. May end up selling it. I still haven't done the roof on my garage. Got the stuff to do it, just haven't done it. Ain't done nothing with that building there yet. Need to get it cleaned up. But I want to thank you guys for watching. Like, share, and comment. And you guys have a great day, and God bless you.